So that's all 10 Peggle Masters. They all have their quirks and abilities, but I think that's enough Peggle for today. There's only so much one can talk about Peggle for a video. Well, time to check my emails. What? What the fuck? Oh, no, he doesn't have my phone number, he... Who is this?
Not yet. It is I, Bjorn Unicorn. You haven't played Peggle Nights yet, Kieran. Kieran, check your front door.
Who are you?
Bjorn Unicorn.
Who are you?
I am Bjorn Unicorn, Kieran.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Fuck.
Peggle.
Fuck. You gotta help me. It's coming. It's coming. You have to do one thing. You have to do one thing. There's only one thing you need to do. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kieran Pixels, and today, we're doing something, I guess. What exactly? Well, I have no idea. I mean, after a full year of videos, I've really exhausted myself of any good ideas. Well, with that out of the way... Wait, what the fuck? The hell happened to the lights? Why is it so dark in here? God. Fuck, let me get a flashlight or something. Where is it? Aha, here it is. Okay, something must have tripped. Oh my god! What? My head. Where the hell am I? Dude, you're saying it wrong. It's Bjorn Unicorn, not Bjorn Unicorn. Is it really that hard to say your own name? Also, where the hell am I?
Shut up, Kieran. I've waited one whole year, and you still haven't played Peggle Nights.
My guy, that Peggle video I made was subpar at best. You do realize that I wasn't even playing your dumb game for half of the video, despite the fact it was a Peggle video. So why the hell do you think I'd want to play the sequel, Peggle Nights?
Fuck, Kieran. You'll just be stuck here until you do review it. Oh, and to make matters worse, I've done my research, and I've discovered the ultimate torture method to make you start reviewing the game. Speaking of the devil...
I love pegging.
Well, you heard the unicorn. I gotta now review Peggle Nights. So, what exactly is Peggle Nights? It's the sequel to the original Peggle, but really calling it a sequel is a bit of a stretch considering it adds little new game mechanics. Basically it's the first game, but with new levels and a reskin. Here it is, the most important part, signing up for the Peggle Institute, my certificate of administration. Well, can't fuck this up. So, you might be asking, what is the lore of Peggle Nights?
Peggle has lore?
I'm afraid it does, Tyler, and it's some pretty spicy stuff. So, in this game, Peggle Nights, we go into the dreams of the Peggle Masters and see what they truly want to be. Like, for some reason, Bjorn Unicorn wants to solve crime and be a superhero.
Even though his quote-unquote superpower doesn't do shit.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Super Guide, it's probably one of the worst abilities in this game. I mean, all it really does is tell you where your shot's gonna go, and if you have eyes and just simple math, you can basically already do that, but whatever. So, if you haven't played the first Peggle, I'll tell you how this game works. Basically, the objective is to hit every orange peg. However, I'm an expert, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hit every peg period and 100% all of these levels.
Wow, that's a lot of pegging. I love pegging.
I'll fucking punch you, Tyler! So after beating each Peggle Master's levels, we get this cool little animatic of a picture frame for some reason, because that has something to do with dreams. Speaking of dreams, we have Jimmy Lightning, and he wants to be a rad scientist for some reason.
Scientist? More like radicalist. Or should I say dudicalist?
Tyler, you're not funny and you should feel bad. Jimmy Lightning has a pretty alright ability, pretty cool. It's called multiple. Basically, you hit the pegs and you get multiple balls, which can be really good, but in most cases, the balls probably will just kind of do the same thing since they're in the same area.
Hey, you don't fuck with multi-ball.
Tyler, I will fuck with multiple, because in all honesty, look at this epic shot I got, and it wasn't with multiple. No, look at this. Free ball, free ball, free ball. And boom! Another free ball. That's like 4 free balls in one shot. Tell me if multiple could have done that. On to our next Peggle Master, Renfield Pumpkin. Guess what? He wants to become a painter.
Is his name seriously Renfield? They could have named him Jack, like Jack the O-Lantern. But like, no. Renfield? The fuck kind of a name is Renfield?
Well, searching up Renfield on Google gave me this whole thing about like a Dracula character, so I think what it is meant to be is a Dracula reference, considering that Renfield's ability theme happens to be a music popularized by Dracula. But wait, now that I think about it, why didn't they just make the Dracula-inspired character a bat? You know, considering that almost every other character in this game is like an animal. Speaking of Renfield's ability, Spooky Ball. So, the name doesn't really tell you what it is, but basically, Spooky Ball is this really cool ability that once your ball, you know, clears all the peg on its way down, falls to the bottom of the screen, it, boom, appears at the top of the screen, falling down again, hitting more pegs to give you more points to get a free ball. On to our next Peggle Master, Cat Tut, who wants to be a circus daredevil.
I fucking hate Cat Tut. He's so fucking stupid. I want him to die.
Wow, seriously, no funny commentary, just that? I mean, I agree with you. Cat Tut is the worst character in this game, but Christ, I thought you were gonna at least say something about him being like too obese to be a circus performer or something. But look, Cat Tut's ability, Pyramid. Look, you can see it right there. Oh, it looks so cool, right? It's basically cosmetic since your ball will bounce off of it. Very rarely, it might scoop it back up into the hole, but because of how the, you know, pyramid slopes down, a ball is more likely to roll off of it than bounce back in like 90% of cases. Our next Peggle Master, Spork Sporkan, and his ability Space Blast. So basically, Spork wants to go bowling. Yep, that's right, that's his big dream. His dream is to go bowling. I don't know why he couldn't just do that anyway. Like, I know he's an alien and like, you know, bowling is a crazy thing from another planet. But is that really the top of his dreams? Not to become like a politician or something?
His reasoning for wanting to go fucking bowling makes no sense. Yes, I'm saying Splork's dream is invalid.
So what is Spork's ability? Well, I did say like 10 seconds ago, it's Space Blast. Basically, when you hit it, it lights up all the pegs in the surrounding area, which it can be quite useful if it's a very compact area of pegs. But at the same time, if it's a very, like, you know, not many pegs there, then it's kind of useless. Our next Peggle Master is Claude Lobster, and his dream is to go to France.
He'll die. He will get eaten. Like, you ever see The Little Mermaid? The French dude tried to eat him. There's like a whole scene in The Little Mermaid where they're like, oh, the crab, we're going to eat him. And then, like, they keep trying to kill Sebastian. There's like a whole fucking anime fight scene.
Thanks for the explanation, Tyler. So Claude's ability is Flippers, which add like these pinball flippers to the side of the thing. It basically makes Peggle into pinball. This ability, I think it's entirely based on the stage. Like, some stages, it's the best ability there is, no question. Other stages, it's terrible. Like, really terrible. But on the stage it comes with, it's really, really good. Like, God's tier. Our next Peggle Master is Tula Sunflower, and their dream is to be a world traveler. You're a flower, so you can't really move.
I guess that makes sense, but she's a sunflower. So, like, most flowers, or most plants in general, they're seeds, which that's how they usually travel to make sure they repopulate. They usually, they can be eaten by migratory birds as well, and that would mean she would want to be vored and then shat out in another place to grow and then be vored again. It's like one big unending cycle. Like that can just happen.
Tyler, what the fuck? Tula Sunflower's ability is Flower Power, which, you know, in a regular playthrough, I guess it's alright because it lights up orange pegs. However, since I was going for 100% completion, I didn't want to complete all of the orange pegs first, since that would complete the level and make it so I couldn't complete 100%. So basically, it impeded my ability to play well, as you can see here, where it literally preemptively ends the level before I actually want to complete it. Our next Peggle Master is Lord Cinderbottom, and his dream is to be a firefighter.
There is so much wrong with this. This is some fucking Fire Force tier shit. It's literally just Fire Force. It's bullshit. That's not physically possible. Like, I guess it could like snuff itself out, but no. Like, literally, he's just gonna cause more damage, especially from his sheer size. Like, part of being a firefighter is going into buildings and getting people out. Like, he just caused more damage than necessary. Like, sure, maybe collapsing part of a building would allow for someone to escape easier, but at the same time, the sheer risk. It's just, the risk outweighs the reward.
Okay, Tyler, we get it. He'd be a shitty firefighter. Anyway, Lord Cinderbottom's ability is Fireball, which, you know, as the title says, it makes a fireball, destroying all pegs in the way. Now, this ability can be really good, especially in stages where there's a bunch of, like, pegs, like this stage, like, all in one place, where usually you'd have to, like, shoot, like, 50 balls at it, but this Fireball goes through all of them. Our next Peggle Master, Warren Rabbit. He used to be a magician. Now he wants to be a treasure hunter, and he kind of has like an Indiana Jones getup.
I fucking hate this stupid rabbit. I hate him. I hate him with a burning passion. I want him to die. He's so fucking stupid. I hate that rabbit. He reminds me of the fucking Tricks Rabbit, and like the Tricks Rabbit like touches kids or something. I don't fucking know.
Tyler, you're treating him like he's cat turn, and that wouldn't be very fair, would it? Anyways, Warren's ability is Lucky Spin, in which it brings up a wheel and it spins. So you can not only get any of the abilities from the previous Peggle Masters, but you get 2 unique abilities. Magic Hat, which has a slightly bigger hitbox, allowing you to, you know, hit more pegs, and Triple Score. I don't need to show it because it's literally just tripling your score. So, funny thing, my footage kind of got a little corrupted after this point. It's fine later, but for now, I'm gonna have to borrow some footage from Igor Salaj. So I'm gonna credit them below. But yeah, on to the next Peggle Master. We now have the next Peggle Master, Master Who, and his dream is to become a rock legend. Yep, that's right. He wants to play music, and he wants to become a rock legend. What can I say?
Just why would a monk want this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So Master Who's ability is Zen Ball, and I don't actually exactly know how it works. All I know is it's like God tier, like it just makes the ball do the right things to do. It basically makes the ball like sentient. That's the only way I can describe it. It's an amazing power up.
Zen Ball is probably one of the better balls in the game. I mean...
And now we're introduced to the only new Peggle Master, and also the final one, Marina. So she is the newest Peggle Master, and her dream is to, of course, graduate from the Peggle Institute and officially become a Peggle Master. Which, you know, fits in with the fact that she's, you know, new as well.
What is the Peggle Institute in universe? Like, they never really go into it. They're just like, oh yeah, welcome to the Peggle Institute, and that's it. There's never like any like actual explanation behind it. Like, what do the Peggle Masters do?
Tyler, don't overthink it. It's Peggle. Anyways, we are also introduced to her ability, which is Electro Bolt, which is really cool. Basically, you hit a peg and it makes a direct line match based on the goal and all that. It's hard to explain, but it's easy to watch. Basically, it's a really cool ability, and unlike the others, and I think it's a really good addition since Peggle has a mix and match of good and bad abilities.
So, my main question, like, her ability's, like, pretty based. Like, she's got, like, the whole electric thing. That's, like, super useful. Especially once you get everything down. Like, I wouldn't give it, like, an S tier, ability, but it's pretty up there. I'd probably say A, high A.
And there it is. We have mastered each and every one of the Peggle Masters. And now we're presented with a set of levels that are elite, they're difficult, and they're mean. Also, this is the part where my footage became uncorrupted, so I can actually show you, like, the last few levels. So, the master levels. They are fucking difficult. I mean, some have, like, certain, like, you know, masters catered to them, but Jesus Christ. These things are really hard. Like, harder than the regular levels. This is why they are called the master levels. Like, this final level here, I was on for, like, almost 2 hours. Now, it would have been easy if I was just going for orange pegs. I probably could have done it, like, first try. But, you know, since I was going for 100%, it's just way, way, way difficult. And this right here is the best moment of my life. And I complete the game. This is the best moment of my life. Never before have I been honored with such a rank other than the Grand Master of Peggle. Now that's something I can put on my fucking resume. Wait, there's more? There's more? Credits roll and boom! Well, Tyler, what do you think about Peggle?
Well, I feel like I'm inclined to say that this is a 5-star game because, Bjorn is right behind me with a knife to my back, but... Oh, it's mid. If there were more, if there were better and more unique abilities, like, there are certain characters that they're just rip-offs of each other, like, Tula's literally just a rip-off from Spork. Like, the stupid fucking rabbit just copies everyone. It's just... If there was more shit you could do with more unique characters, then it would be much better.
Yeah, and that's definitely my take as well. I mean, if Peggle Nights was a standalone game, if there was no Peggle, then I'd definitely say it would be a really good game. But it's just the fact that there was a Peggle, and Peggle was great, but the fact that this game, which is meant to be a sequel or an expansion, it doesn't really tell you which, and there even is a Peggle 2, but I don't think that's a real sequel. To me, Peggle Nights is the true, you know, second Peggle game. And other than the new master, they really just didn't add much. Like, they changed the characters' ambitions, they gave them new dreams, new levels, but, like, we didn't see much new masters. I feel like Peggle Nights could have been the opportunity to, like, maybe double the masters, or maybe give us a completely new set. But it kind of just feels like a rehash of the first game with just a few new extras. And hey, maybe it was meant to be that, but for me, it just shows that Peggle Nights is kind of a mid-tier sequel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been me, Kieran Pixels, with my Peggle review, and I will see you guys next time! Thank you guys for watching the video. It'd really help me if you could like and subscribe. Hey, even maybe thinking about donating to my Patreon, which the link is in the below. I liked making this video, and I hope you guys liked watching it.